I'm a 27-year-old woman who made a huge commitment to support my half-sister Jenna, a 19-year-old, with her college expenses. But a recent event turned everything upside down, making me question our entire relationship. I'm not sure where to begin, so I'll lay out the backstory and let you decide if I'm the villain in this tale or not. Jenna and I share the same mother but have different fathers. I'm from Mom's first marriage, and Jenna is from her second. Despite the half-sibling label, we've always been tight, like true sisters. I've always felt protective of her, being the older one. I helped her with schoolwork when Mom was occupied, stayed up late consoling her through her first heartbreak, and even taught her to drive. A nerve-wracking but funny experience. When her dad passed away last year, I was her anchor, driving her to therapy sessions, treating her to ice cream to lift her spirits, and listening to her vent about things I couldn't fix. I thought we had an unbreakable bond, one where we'd always support each other. But then, things changed. Jenna transformed from the cheerful, lively girl I knew into someone paranoid, believing everyone was against her. She started accusing her friends of petty thefts, borrowing clothes and not returning them or taking small items like jewelry. She'd call me to rant about how her friends betrayed her, and I didn't know how to respond. I chalked it up to her grief and didn't confront her, though maybe I should have. Looking back, that was my mistake. Meanwhile, my life was going well. I'd graduated college, secured a stable job, and was saving for graduate school after years of financial struggle. Things were looking up. Then Jenna got accepted into a nearby college. Mom was overjoyed, but her financial situation was dire after losing her husband. She couldn't afford Jenna's tuition and asked if I could step in. Without hesitation, I agreed. Family supports family. I offered to pay Jenna's tuition if she got a part-time job for her personal expenses and let her live with me rent-free since my apartment was close to her school. It seemed like a great plan, but I didn't anticipate the toll it would take. Covering Jenna's tuition meant tightening my belt. No more weekend getaways or impulse purchases. Still, I was okay with it because I wanted Jenna to focus on her studies without financial stress. I thought we'd tackle this new phase together, like we always had. But when Jenna moved in, things didn't go as planned. At first, it felt like a new beginning, but soon she started hanging out with a new crowd that rubbed me the wrong way. They were rowdy, inconsiderate, and seemed shady, showing up at my place at all hours, acting like they owned it. One time I caught one of them rifling through my kitchen cabinets like they were searching for something. I tried to stay calm, thinking I might be too strict. But their vibe felt off, like people you wouldn't trust with your belongings. I suspected they might be involved in something sketchy, maybe drugs. But I had no proof, so I kept quiet. I finally spoke to Jenna, saying I wasn't okay with her friends' constant visits and their suspicious behavior. Her response? "It's not your business who I hang out with." I swallowed my frustration to avoid a fight, not wanting to control her life, but I was worried. Jenna also wasn't holding up her end of the deal. No part-time job, no help with chores. I felt more like her housekeeper than her sister. I was sacrificing so much, delaying my grad school plans, skipping trips with friends, and she couldn't even meet me halfway. Around this time, I bought a used sedan, a big achievement after months of saving. I shared the news with Mom while Jenna was nearby, casually on her phone. "Mom, I got the car," I said, excited. "I just need a bit more to pay it off, but it's almost done." Mom was thrilled, saying, "I'm so proud of you." Jenna didn't react, and I didn't think much of it. It wasn't a secret. I was just proud and wanted to share. I thought the car could be something we'd bond over, especially since I was driving Jenna to school and errands. But instead of being happy, she grew distant and snappy, her tone sharp like she was holding something back. We planned a lake trip to celebrate the car, hoping it would help us reconnect. Jenna seemed excited, which was rare lately, so I was optimistic. As we packed, I heard her scream from her room, not her usual annoyed shout, but a panicked cry. I rushed over thinking she was hurt. She was frantically searching her bags, clothes strewn everywhere, nearly in tears. "What's wrong?" I asked, concerned. "My dad's camera, it's gone," she said, her voice trembling. This wasn't just any camera. It was a vintage, gold-plated Leica Luxus, worth thousands, a family heirloom from her dad's side. She cherished it, a keepsake from her childhood with him. I knew its value to her, so I immediately helped her search her room, the living room, the car, everywhere. Nothing. I asked if she was sure she'd brought it when she moved in. She paused, then insisted, "I had it. I used it the other day." I suggested she might have left it at a friend's place, but her demeanor shifted. She crossed her arms, glaring at me. "Someone must have taken it," she said, her tone accusing. I was stunned. "Are you seriously saying I stole it?" I asked, my voice rising. She shrugged. "It's just weird you suddenly have money for a car, and now my camera's gone. Convenient, right?" I was floored. After all I'd done, paying her tuition, letting her live rent-free, dealing with her friends, she thought I'd steal her dad's camera to fund my car. I explained I had receipts proving every cent I'd spent, but she dismissed me, muttering about convenient timing. It wasn't just the accusation, it was her lack of trust that stung. I walked away, telling her I'd be in the car if she still wanted to go to the lake. She didn't apologize, just sulked the whole trip. After that, our relationship deteriorated. Jenna's passive-aggressive behavior intensified, leaving messes, blasting the TV while I worked, acting like I was the problem. Small items started disappearing. My phone charger, a favorite mug, grocery bags. I found them in her room. My charger plugged into her phone, my mug on her nightstand. When I asked, she brushed it off. "I didn't think you'd care." Then things escalated. My picture frame was cracked, my water bottle dented, my plants overwatered to death. Her friends were constantly over, trashing my apartment. When I confronted her, she snapped, "Maybe you shouldn't have invited me to live here if you can't handle my life." The camera accusation lingered, poisoning everything. Gossip spread in our small town, and suddenly I was the villain. At the grocery store, I felt stares. At work, whispers followed me. Even my boss asked for the story, though she stayed neutral. I started doubting myself, checking my own belongings to ensure I hadn't accidentally taken the camera. Jenna's dad's family called, accusing me of theft without hearing my side. Strangers messaged me online, calling me a liar. I deleted my social media to escape the harassment. I tried talking to Mom, hoping she'd mediate, but she hesitated. "She's been through a lot," Mom said. "Give her time." I snapped. "She's accusing me of stealing, trashing my place, letting her friends run wild. How is that okay?" Mom promised to talk to Jenna, but urged patience. I was running out of it. The breaking point came when Jenna's aunt called, threatening a police report if I didn't return the camera. I was done. That evening, I confronted Jenna. "Your family's threatening legal action over your lies," I said. "Fix this." She shrugged. "Maybe if you weren't so shady about your car, people wouldn't think you stole it." I lost it. "Get out," I said. "I'm done." She looked shocked, then defiant. "Fine, I don't need you." Then I heard banging. Loud, destructive crashes. I ran outside to see Jenna swinging a baseball bat at my car, denting the hood. "Jenna, stop!" I yelled, rushing toward her. She smirked, hitting it again. "What? Your precious car needs some character." I called the police. "My sister's damaging my car with a bat," I told the dispatcher. Jenna scoffed. "You're calling the cops?" "Wow, family means nothing to you." I shot back. "Respect means nothing to you." The officer arrived, saw the damage, and asked if I wanted to press charges. "Yes," I said. Jenna was stunned. She grabbed her things, left with a friend, and didn't look back. I threw the bat in the trash, a symbolic end to her chaos. After she left, I learned the truth. Jenna had left the camera at Mom's house, buried in a box. Mom found it and called, guilt-ridden. "This could have been avoided," she said. When I confronted Jenna, her half-hearted apology, "I was stressed, you should have understood," only fueled my anger. The charges I filed led to a hearing, and Jenna's reputation tanked. Her dad's family disowned her friends vanished, and without my financial help, she dropped out of college. She moved into a rundown apartment, barely scraping by. Mom tried to mediate, but admitted Jenna needed to face consequences. I've started rebuilding, saving for grad school, fixing my car, reconnecting with friends. The last time I saw Jenna, she looked broken, avoiding my gaze in the grocery store. I don't know if we'll ever reconcile. I don't regret helping her, but I regret letting her walk over me. Sometimes, love means walking away. Who's the real jerk here? Thank you for watching my story. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe and press the bell icon. Stay tuned for more real-life stories, get more experiences.